Feeling overtired is a common symptom of overcommitment, which means that you're not able to fulfill your basic responsibilities. Let's deep dive into the symptoms and the red flags that why do we tend to overcommit in first place. It's often because we want to please others, prove ourselves, or avoid saying no. You may feel like you need to say yes to every request, invitation, or opportunity that comes your way, even when you know that you don't have time or resources to follow through. The problem is, when you overcommit, you can quickly become spread too thin. You start to sacrifice quality for quantity, and your performance suffer as a result. You may miss deadline, drop balls, or worse, completely burn out. We are not talking about exceptions here, meaning there are people who are exceptions. So, how do you break this cycle of overcommitment and exhaustion? Here are a few very useful tips to follow through. So, listen closely. Recognize the signs of overcommitment in your life. The red flags include constantly feeling tired, stressed, or anxious, having trouble sleeping at night because your mind is racing with all things that you need to do. Once you recognize this, that yes, you are overcommitting things, and go through go through your current commitments, that's what you think that you can actually filter through, and then probably turn down some of the requests from the current commitments. That's the way that you can navigate and prioritize and say no. It's okay to turn on requests that don't align with your values, goals, or availability. In fact, saying no to some of these things allow you to say yes to the things that truly matters the most. You can also delegate tasks or responsibilities that are essential to others so they can handle. The very important thing is to set realistic goals for yourself so you don't feel guilty afterwards if you're not able to fulfill the goal. Having clear objective makes it easier to stay motivated and measure your progress. If you will not feel comfortable with the goal, maybe try to take a bite size, maybe change your goal a little bit so that you may feel comfortable with going ahead with this goal. Now, this is a very interesting point. Be spiritual and stay connected to the one. People who are spiritual may be better equipped to cope with adversity and trauma. You can see all over the examples of all these things all over the place, everywhere in the world, where poor people, even if you think about them, you just meet them, they're more happier in their life. You need to think about how come they are happier. They don't have enough, but maybe they have the power of spirituality. They may have a stronger belief in a higher power or sense of faith that helps them navigate through difficult times. You need to be truly believe in spirituality. If you want to listen more on this, please comment on the section below. Finally, you need to make time for rest and self-care. This means scheduling some downtime into your calendars, engaging in activities that recharge your batteries, and practicing stress reducing habits such as meditation, deep breathing exercise, or yoga, whatever suitable for you. Remember that taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. If you want to maintain your physical and mental well being, and when you take care of yourself, you're better able to show up fully for those around us, around, and live a life that's aligned with your values and purpose. So let's aim to strike a balance between commitment and rest, and strive to live a life that's full but not overflow.